accidentally rear-ended a semi-truck. And I never expected the driver to come at me so aggressively, blaming me for everything right off the bat. I was ready to just pay for the damages and move on, but he wouldn't let it go. When he spotted a passing police car, he waved it down immediately. I was already in a terrible mood and nearly lost control of myself. The officer noticed I wasn't local and started by checking my ID. When he found out I had rented the car in Munich, his attitude shifted much more cautious. There had just been a shooting and bombing there not long ago, and the entire city was on high alert. After checking my documents, they wanted to search the vehicle too, making sure I wasn't carrying anything illegal.
Ouvrez-moi ça, s'il vous plaît.
I sighed. There was only a toy gun in my bag. I had no intention of causing trouble, but this time I didn't have a choice. I carefully wiped any fingerprints off the gun, slipped it to the truck driver, then handed another one to the officer, staging it to look like they were about to turn on each other. The moment the illusion was set, I jumped into my car and drove off. To make sure there was nothing that could be traced back to me, I stripped the car of any identifying information, sprayed corrosive chemicals anywhere I thought might leave evidence, and even threw another driver's car cover over mine to buy myself more time. But all of that was minor compared to what I was really facing the biggest crisis of my life. My wife, Nuria, discovered the hidden room where I kept my false identities. Thankfully, because of everything we'd been through, she agreed to hear me out. But a lie is still a lie. I told her the truth well, part of it. I said I was a corporate spy, someone who had to assume different identities to steal confidential information. Carrying a gun for protection made sense in that line of work, but I couldn't reveal who I really was or what I was truly involved in. She asked me if I had ever killed anyone. I didn't hesitate. I said no. I knew that was a line most people couldn't cross. No one wants to live with a killer. I promised her that I just needed 2 more weeks to finish one last job, and then I'd walk away for good. At the same time, several executives were discussing me in a boardroom. They were concerned that I had taken on side work in Munich while already assigned to a major operation, worried it might jeopardize the project. Gina defended me, saying time was tight and there was no better candidate. When they learned that I had killed someone to recover a debt, they actually praised me, seeing it as proof that I honored my commitments. Still, to minimize risk, they sent Gina to keep an eye on me. After wrapping up the previous assignment, I was finally able to focus on the new contract, an assassination. Based on the client's intel, I identified the target, the richest man in Europe. He was scheduled to hold a press conference at a concert hall in Tallinn, the capital of Estonia. I scouted the venue ahead of time and found the security to be extremely tight. Everyone had to pass through metal detectors.